She's like, well, do you want to keep breathing? And I was like, oh, me? Yeah. Hey guys! What's up? Queenykaay here. Welcome back to my channel. So, as you can see, I'm not in my little corner desk, so it's about to go down again. I'm on the couch. It's gonna be a story time again today. I've been getting a lot of requests to do these again, but it's just hard sometimes because then you have to expose people on here, you know? Today I decided to do another stranger kind of video because I was like, the other one I'm gonna have to save for next time. So anyways, and hopefully this one is interesting. It was actually more scary than it was funny, but now that I think back, I'm like, still shooken up about it. Shaken up? Shooken up. Shooken? Shaken. Shaken up about it. I don't know. I don't think the story is going to be very long, so if you want, you can grab your popcorn. You don't have to, but I'm going to try to keep it quick and interesting, and yeah, let's get started. So, me and my friend were going to see a musical. It was her birthday and her mom got her 2 tickets to Wicked. It was actually the same friend that I was with in the last story time, in the baby mama drama story time. And I guess we just attract like weird situations. We actually do. We really do. It's so funny. Anyways, so we went to see Wicked. It was the best night ever, and it was at the Pantages Theater in Hollywood, and it was just perfect. Like, we lived right off Hollywood Boulevard, and we just walked over there. We got out, and it was like 11 o'clock, and we were literally having the best day ever, guys, until. So we're walking home, and it's like 11:30, and it's a Thursday. I remember everything so vividly because I'm like scarred. So we were walking home on a Thursday, and we looked really nice because we just went to see this amazing musical at this beautiful theater, and it was her birthday, so we were on fleekity, like head to toe fleek. And we were just walking, you know, we feel so fancy, you know, just got out of the musical at the Pantages, whatever. And so we're getting off the boulevard, and we're turning onto the street that I live on, lived on, which was Orange. And it's right by the Chinese theater. I don't know if you guys know Hollywood very well, but it's in the middle of everything. Like, there's always something going on. But we turned onto my street, and it was like kind of like quiet, surprisingly. And there was this like woman. She was like down the street a bit, but I could see her. Like, she was walking ahead of us, and then she like stopped, and then she was just like kind of crazy looking, but she was dressed in like baggy clothes. She didn't necessarily look homeless. She just looked kind of like, she wasn't from Hollywood. The homeless people in Hollywood are kind of like, they're just weird, you know, they just kind of ask for money. They're not scary, but this girl, I'm telling you, she was from the hood. She was not from Hollywood. I know it. So we keep walking, and I'm like, why is she frozen? She was frozen like this. Waiting for us to walk down the street. Me and my friend keep walking, and I was like, ha 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 ha, another crazy person. Just keep walking, and my house is right there. I'm just gonna walk right around you and go home. Have a good night. You know, that's what I thought it would be. And she was small too. She was just wearing some baggy clothes, and she had like a t-shirt wrapped on her head, and she was just like, and I was just like, okay. Still walking towards her, and I was like, oh, trying so hard just to like laugh it off, you know, because she was not moving, guys. Like, her eyes, like, she didn't blink. She did not blink. So we get this close to her, and she's still there, not moving from the sidewalk. So I was like just ready to walk around her, and then as soon as I was about to, she like unfreezes and goes, ha ha, and starts laughing, like laughing in our face. And I was like, and then turns around, like she goes like this. I was like, okay. So then she was walking ahead of us, and our apartment was so close, like we were 2 minutes away. She's walking ahead of us, and I'm like, okay, like it's fine, like she's weird, and me and my friend are looking at each other like, ooh, let's just go home, we're basically here. And then she turns around abruptly, and her hands are in her pocket, and I see my friend looking at her pockets, and you could tell that she was holding something, and it was like probably like a pocket knife kind of thing. It was definitely a pocket knife actually, and she was holding it in her like little sweater pockets, and you could see clearly the shape. And so she turns around abruptly, and that's the first thing you see is her hands in her pockets. And when you see someone's hands in their pockets and they're already scared, you're kind of like, oh my god, they have a gun in there, something, I'm gonna die. And so I was like, being the little like nice Canadian girl that I am, I was like, oh, like smiling, you know, trying to laugh it off. Guys, she did not blink. She didn't blink. Like, I don't think her eyes were real. Like, she looked at us and she was like, do you have any money? And I was like, no. I was like, no, we don't. I'm sorry. Like, and I really didn't. I really didn't have any cash. Actually, maybe I did, but still, whatever. I don't know what was going on with her, but she just stared at us like nothing was there. Eyes not blinking, like stone face. And then she was like, well, do you have any cigarettes? And I was like, no, I'm sorry. We didn't have anything for her, and she was like, well, if you don't got this, then you gotta have this kind of thing. So then we were just standing there, and she's just staring at us, hands still in the pocket. We still see the knife. We didn't have money for her. We didn't have cigarettes for her. Like, and we were just on the street. I'm getting goosebumps telling this story. Like, it was creepy, guys. So we're 2 seconds away from the apartment, and she's still holding us. And like, I looked out to the street just to see what was going, like, there's usually people, it's usually a busy street. It was dead silent, guys. My friend, her face was just like, she was not laughing, she was not smiling. I was like trying to be, you know, so if Celeste was scared, then uh-oh. Living in America was already such a culture shock. She's from Houston. She wasn't, like, people don't scare her like that, but she was silent. Like, I was like, if she's scared, then I need to be scared. Like, I need to get out of here. And moving on. She stared at us again. She didn't blink. She's like, well, do you want to keep breathing? And I was like, me? Yeah. Like, I was literally like this. Literally no words coming out, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm hot telling this story. My mouth was like quivering. I didn't know what to say. And then Celeste, she didn't move. We were both just kind of like frozen. And she was frozen, we were frozen. Like, it was just like a, I don't even, oh my gosh, Jesus. Whew. She asked us 3 times if we wanted to keep breathing. And I was like, and then Celeste like slowly started backing up, and I was like, oh, she's going, I'm going. Like, I was so scared, guys, but I was trying to play it cool. But then I saw her moving, and like I said, if Celeste is scared, then I need to be scared. So if she's scared and she's leaving, then I need to leave too. So she started backing up, and I started backing up with her. And then the crazy lady still was frozen, asking, holding the knife in her hand, looking at us like this. Ooh, sorry about that. Holding the knife in her pocket, waiting for us to answer her question of life. Like, do we want to keep breathing? Yeah, I want to keep breathing. I live right there. I'm trying to go home. And so we start backing up, and then she starts like cracking a smile a little bit, like this evil, like malicious smile. And like, I looked to the street, I looked right and left. Nobody was in the streets, guys. Like, nobody. Out of all the nights, ooh, my hair's looking crazy. Out of all the nights, like tonight, that night, nobody was out. Like, nobody. And so we started backing up away from this woman, and we just ran. We ran for our lives. And our apartment was right there. Like, this happened all outside of our apartment. And so we just ran, and we called my roommate, and we're like, can you pick us up? We're down the street. We can't walk down our street. We don't know what to do. This crazy lady tried to kill us. It was real, guys. Like, I can't even explain to you. Like, it wasn't a joke. Like, she was so serious, and she was so not playing. Like, we had to give her something right there and then, or it was done. And we were just like, we just had an amazing night. Like, can we go home and just end it off well? But instead, we ended up running to CVS and having someone with a car, having to get someone with a car to pick us up so we could get home safely. Like, this one wasn't a joke. Like, the crazy lady trying to rob me, she wasn't actually trying to rob me. She was She was just weird. This lady though was actually crazy and was actually trying to hurt us. I'm not even playing. Like, this story is more scary than it is funny. And we were just having the best day and she just went and had to ruin it. I need water. And I know it sounds very exaggerated, but it was not. It is not. Like, it was, she was serious. She was serious. I'm not even playing. Like, I'm still like shocked when I talk about it. I'm still in shock. I will never forget that moment. The streets were empty. It was dead silent outside and she was like, do you want to keep breathing? It was like a horror movie. And I was like, yeah, I want to keep breathing. Oh my God. Like, I have a family. I have a dad. I have a brother. I have a great school that I go to. I was like fighting for my life in that moment. I was like, yes, please. Like, wow. Moral of the story, run for your life, literally. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna have another story time for you guys that'll be a little bit more on the light, funny side, not so scary, some more weird people. Oh my gosh, yeah. So stay tuned for next time's story, and I already have it in mind, so if you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments if you want to see some more. So I need to get off this camera. I'm like stressed thinking about that night. My life flashed before my eyes, guys. It was not good. Okay, hope you guys like this video, and don't forget to subscribe and comment and thumbs up this video because it helps a lot, and I will see you guys in my next video. So have a great day, and yeah, bye guys.